Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. We got another coon here in this trail. Just timber, just coming out of some CRP and mixed timber and going across the road to another patch timber. Just about all it is. Looks like a pretty nice coon. We'll get him taken care of here and get on our way. All right, guys, there's another coon there in the conibear just around the corner from where we just was. Evidently they decided to move down this way a little bit last night. So Timber's checking him out there and sporting her new collar that she just got yesterday. Looking sharp. So anyway, we'll get this thing reset, get her back in the truck before I do, because it is conibear. That's one thing you need to keep in mind, guys, when you got a dog on the line with you. You want to always be aware of those things. So there's absolutely no way that I know of to conibear break a dog. You can snare break them, you can foothold break them. Conibear breaking them is just out of the question, in my opinion. So anyway, we'll get her loaded back up, get this thing reset, and get on down the road. Okay, guys, so there's something that I think we need to touch on just a little bit, and I'm going to jump up on the soapbox here for a minute, so y'all just bear with me, okay? There's something that, okay, we've got a lot of new trappers coming into the ranks now, and a lot of it has to do with YouTube, and plus the conventions that are going around, you know, and everything, and guys are getting more involved, and that is absolutely, hello Timber, that is absolutely fantastic. You know, I think it's a great thing that we're getting trappers involved, and especially new and young trappers, okay? But with that being said, there is this thing called common courtesy and common respect for your fellow trappers. Guys, if you're in an area and you know there's an established trapper there, don't go around behind his back and gather up ground that he's already got permission to be on, or that he's been trapping for years, and tell the landowner, hey, he's not going to trap anymore, and, you know, all this other stuff. Don't do that to him. There's plenty of ground. There's plenty of animals out there. Just go down the roadways and find your own place. Now, with that being said, if you're on public ground or you're in the road right away, well, all's fair in love and public right away and public ground trapping. Just how it is. They got as much right to be there as you do, and vice versa. But guys, I'm telling you, if you're going around behind a trapper's back and gathering up permission on ground that he's already been on, it is not going to end well for you. I'll promise you that. And same way, if you're out there, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but if you're out there stealing traps, or you're out there stealing fur because you're jealous of what another man or another woman might be catching, well, that's not going to end real well for you either, because what happens a lot of times is trapper, first thing he does is he tries to go by the law, and he tries to get the CO involved, your conservation officer involved. And at least here in this part of my world anyway, they don't do a whole hell of a lot about trap thieves. In fact, I don't even know why we have a law about it. And I don't even know why we have a hunter harassment law here in Iowa, because they damn sure don't enforce it by any stretch of the imagination. And if they do try to enforce it, then the county attorney just throws it out anyway. So I don't even know why we have the law on the books. So when he doesn't get any satisfaction by going through the law, then he's going to start taking matters into his own hands. And guys, it's not going to be pretty. So just have a little common courtesy, have common respect for your fellow trapper. Okay, that's enough. Jumping off the soapbox, let's get back to trapping. See you down the road. All right, guys, there's another one Timber's telling. Been a really slow morning for us. I don't know that the coon are moving that great again. But we still got some new sets that we got to get into. This is, I don't know, third check on this stuff. But anyway, he's kind of a nice coon. He's not real great, but he's all right. He's good enough to go with us, so we'll get him taken care of and go get some more. All right, so yesterday, guys, I made the comment to maybe possibly in the next, 10 days, 2 weeks, you might want to start using some gland lure of some kind on your coon sets. Guys, you can use that any way you want to. I don't care if you want to put it down a dirt hole, if you want to put it on a stick beside a trail, if you want to use it as your dog proofs or conibear boxes, or just, you know, pocket sets, however you're trapping coon, however you want to use it, you can use it. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer to that. I had several questions yesterday about that, so I just wanted to kind of go back and touch on that a minute and clarify that. So anyway, we're easing on down the road. Catch you at the next one. All right, guys, there's another one tied up there, the number 11 in the dry trail. It's coming from that patch of timber over yonder out to this pick cornfield right here. So anyway, there's the trail going up through, and there's the results. We'll get him taken care of and go get some more. All right, guys, so all we did was just kind of build the trail back, slicked it back up a little bit, put the number 11 back in it right there, lightly covered it with some ground duff, and we're back in business again. Just that quick, that simple. All right, guys, there's another one. He's just a little bitty one, but like I said before, I've got a market for those small coon. And besides the fact that you don't want to turn those coon loose, like I mentioned earlier in another video, that if that's a sow coon, she's going to come in heat late. She's going to get bred late. She's going to have a late litter. Then her coon, when they're sows, are going to come in heat late. They're going to get bred late. They're going to have late litters. Small coon will breed small coon. So the best thing to do, clean up the herd, get rid of them, and just go on about your business. Conservation, guys. That's why we're out here, and that's what it's all about. All right, y'all. We've finished up running. Wasn't a very good day for us, but we're out here getting some new stuff set. Now we've got this little light faint trail coming by this light pole, coming out of this timber ditch. We're in some really good fox country for my part of the world. I don't have a tremendous amount of fox, but I do have a handful. Red fox, and I've got a handful of grays too. I just haven't been into the gray country yet, but I'm working my way that way. But what I want to share with you, now I'm not saying it's ethical, I'm not saying to do it, but I'm just saying that if you choose to. All right, we've got this cemetery right here. When we get a skiff of snow on the ground, if you find the one headstone that those red fox are pissing on, you can wear them out. Again, I don't do it myself. I'm not saying that it's ethical, but if you choose to, there's a little tip for you. I don't know what it is about a cemetery, but red fox are highly attracted to them, and there you go. There's a little tip for you. I'm gonna get a foothold dropped in this trail, and we'll keep moving. All right, guys, so we're back here on one of my coyote locations, and kick timber out, let her do her thing. You can see there's the remnants there of the old set from a couple of years ago. Actually, I use that spot every year, catch coyotes there. Got timber out here. She's just trying to get her to kind of figure it out on the coyote thing. She's got the coon thing worked down pretty good, but now we're just doing a little training on the coyotes. She finds something here, I'll put a set in, and we'll see what we can do. There's another remnant there of an old set that she's at right now. Got a really good coon trail coming through here. As soon as she's done, I'll put a conibear in that up there at the brush. But anyway, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and poke in a set here, and I'll show it to y'all after I'm done. All right, guys, all I did was open up the old set. The dirt hole bed, everything was still there. I just opened it up, freshened it up good. Got aces and eights down the hole there on some cotton balls. Shot a red fox urine back on the back of the hole up on top on the lip. The trap is a number 2 Northwoods 4-coiled offset on 10 feet of chain and staked. See, I've left the the sides of the trench rough so the coyote doesn't stand up there. Hole is almost straight back, but not quite. He can come up and look in there and see that there's something in there. There's a smell there that he wants. His first step down in the trench, he's going to belong to me and go in the back of the truck. So anyway, that's just basically all there is to it. We'll go look at some more stuff. All right, guys, I don't even know why I put that coyote set in other than the fact that I'm not very smart. And I think I need to be doing something different because to be honest with you, I'm getting burnt out on coon and I'm getting real tired of catching them. And the reason I say that I'm not real smart about putting that coyote set in is December coyotes suck so bad. There's no other way to put it. December coyotes are the nastiest to try to catch. They are at the hardest point that they'll ever be through the entire year. You really want to concentrate and catch coyotes this time of the year before Christmas, go to the timbers and cat trap your coyotes. That's where they're going to be. You're going to catch way more of them in the timbers than what you are out in the open, especially here in Iowa. Happiness right now is a large gut pile. Deer season's on, the shotgun season. They're hunting the deer trails, they're hunting gut piles, they're hunting cripples, that kind of stuff, and that's where they're going to be, is in the timbers. Like I said before, I'm just not real smart, and I think I ought to be doing something different, and what can I say? There it is. We all make dumb mistakes sometimes. This is mine. Catch y'all later. All right, guys, if I wasn't so worried about them coming in here with machinery and chisel plowing this cornfield, this is a hot fox location. I've never taken a coyote here, but I've taken a pile of coon and a pile of fox off this location. What we got going, you've got a cornfield there, you've got this road that we just come up, you've got the bean field here, then you've got this waterway, this swale that runs down through here and runs off to that timber and in behind that old farmhouse back there, if you can see it. And then we've got another crop change right there with another bean field, and then this road goes on out to the highway. This is a tremendous fox location. And like I said, if I wasn't worried about them coming in here with toolbar and chisel plow in this field, I'd darn sure have a couple of sets poked in here. But till I know what they're going to do for sure, I don't feel like getting traps ran over. So we'll just leave it alone and let it go. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all this location and how I would set it up. What I usually do right now, this bean field, this corner of this bean field right here in front of us is the southeast direction. Okay, so it's the northwest corner of the field, but if we get a southeast wind, like a lot of times we do before a storm, that's going to blow that lure right out across, right about where my truck tire is right there, and catch this roadway where them fox are coming down. Then I would come over here to this corner, right here along the edge here, along this field, along this cornfield, and I would poke a set in right there. That would catch the prevailing northwest wind and would blow the lure right out across this way, across the road, and also blow across this swale right here. That way we've got both wind directions covered, and that'll take your fox and your raccoon. Like I said, I've never taken a coyote at this location. I've trapped it for this will be the 16th season that I've trapped this farm, and I've never taken a coyote here, but I've taken a tremendous amount of fox off this location. So anyway, just wanted to give you that little tip. This is how I would set it up. This is what I would do. So anyway, we're on to the next one, guys. All right, guys, so here we are. You can see that fuel tank down there, I think, where we just were. All right, we're about 100 yards, or roughly close to that, from where we just filmed. And what we've got here, I always set this location too for red fox. And what we've got here is another swale running down through there, not as defined as the one that we were in, that grass swale back there, but still, nonetheless, another swale that runs off to the head of that little timber patch right there. Now, if a guy wanted to, he could go down to that edge of that timber patch right there and set it and probably be okay. But the same fox are going to hunt. They're going to hunt right up that swale right here, and they're going to catch them. You're going to catch them right here at the road. And again, what I would do is I would set one on that side of the swale right there to catch that southeast wind. Then I would come across here and I would set another one about right there to catch that prevailing northwest wind. Again, a tremendous red fox location. Now she's marking right there. I guarantee you, she's starting to figure it out, I think. I guarantee you there's been a red fox mark right there. She just marked that, and if a guy wanted to, if he wasn't worried about his stuff getting ran over, he could sure enough pop a flat set right there, a urine post set, and it wouldn't hurt a thing right here in the middle of the road and catch those red fox. Personally, she's getting it. She's hunting it. Personally, myself, I don't like to get traps ran over, so I would stay off on the edges. Anyway, again, guys, just wanted to show... Timber, come. Timber, come. Come here. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this location and show you what it was all about. She's winding something down there. There could be another urine post right there. She's awful interested in it. I maybe need to watch her. She might be teaching me something that I'm missing. So, a dog will teach you a lot, guys, if you just pay attention to them and then look at what they're doing. So anyway, we're going to head off down the road now. All right, guys, so I'm going to end this video right here. Catch wasn't very good today, but I do believe this video had some pretty good information in it for you. I sure appreciate it. If you haven't already, if you would, hit that subscribe button for me, hit that notification bell, and hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I answer every one of them, I promise. Maybe you might want to go back and check out some of my older videos, and there's some pretty good information in them too, I believe. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate everything you've done for this channel. I really do. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.